Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to LeatherfaceTCG, and today, Drifter227 is joining me for some fun Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Deck action. We do have the new Freezing Chains Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure Deck. Each one of us has it, so we're going to crack these open. I already got it sleeved, actually. And we're going to learn a few new techniques that this deck brings. One of those is the Synchro Monsters. Yes, and the ice barrier archetype, and so on and so forth. But before we get into it, Drifter, how's it going, man?
Going pretty good.
Cool beans. So you're pretty much like a regular, I swear. Like every Tuesday, we pretty much have something to do or play or whatever. So,
We find something to do.
oh yeah, for sure, man. And you actually brought this idea to me here to grab a deck and crack it open. We're gonna play it. So, what about this deck really caught your attention?
It was mainly the synchro part of it. I haven't actually had many decks or like tried anything with synchro monsters, and since I saw this, I decided to just pick it up. Really.
Nice, nice. I'm just doing a little slow roll through the deck right now, but I couldn't help but notice that we might have to do a winner takes all on these sleeves.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
And for
how.
anybody watching, we did not plan this at all.
Yeah, we definitely didn't plan it. We just both got lucky enough to grab the same sleeve type.
Same exact sleeves. We both had the same exact deck.
Yeah, same exact deck. Which the deck I get, that we did converse about. That was part of the plan. Sleeves, totally irrelevant. That was not a part of the plan. All right, camera here isn't picking up a lot of the text, but we've got a lot of the dragons. We've got a lot of these Secro monsters. And as you were explaining earlier, sir, the way that we can cast these Secron monsters is if we, I'm going to use magic terms, but sack ice barrier monsters with power levels equal to the Secro monster's power level. Is that correct?
It doesn't have to be ice barrier monsters though. So you'll
Oh,
have each of them. They require one tuner, and then the rest is kind of based on what the monster is. So with Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier, it
mhm.
says you need one tuner plus two and up non-tuner monsters, but then you'll go down to uh, Gungnir, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, where it's one tuner plus one and up non-tuner water monsters.
Okay. And when you say tuner, one tuner plus one plus non-tuner water monsters, the tuner would be the ice barrier.
The tuner, so each monster has its like regular type it is, and then its subtypes.
Mm-hmm.
So like Trishula is a dragon synchro effect.
Yes.
So you'll have a tuner instead of where it says synchro, it'll say tuner there.
Right. So just going through the deck, where in the oh, I see. We got one here. Yeah, Defender of the Ice Barrier is an Aqua Tuner effect type monster. So that would be where the tuner effect comes in.
Yeah. Same with this one, Gnex controller, where it's a
Yep.
machine tuner normal monster.
All right, I gotcha. Okay, makes perfect sense now. All right, so the synchro monsters are kept in your side deck,
Yep.
and we put those right over there face down. We got a 41 card deck here. Got it sleeved up, getting it shuffled, pretty much ready to go. So For the purpose of spell table, like we did with our last Yu-Gi-Oh video, the life totals, Yu-Gi-Oh life total, starting total is 8,000. We are going to drop the second zeros off of everything, the last two that is, so we are going to have 80 life, and we are going to do it in double digits as far as damage goes. So we are both set to 80. Now, as far as who goes first, do you want to do the randomizer, or how should we find out who goes first, sir? I'm honestly.
Do you have a D20?
I'm okay with letting you go first, honestly.
Oh, okay. Up to you. Yeah, that doesn't matter to me.
This is all your idea, man. So, I will. I'll definitely let you go first.
Okay. And remember that Yugioh is a 5-card starting hand.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the reminder. 5-card starting hand. And with mulligans, do you have to return your whole hand, or can you only return certain cards to mull that many cards again?
So inside of Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think there actually is a mulligan rule.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. Never mind. We know what cards we're starting with. Well, that's fine with me. Alrighty, well, sir, I am ready when you are.
Right. I will start it off slow with a set monster, and then I will pass it to you.
Alright. Alrighty, and we both skip our first draw step, right?
You will draw.
I will draw.
It's only the first person.
Okay. Alrighty, so. Well, I'm going to go ahead and probably play. I'll go ahead and play this card, set that, and play a spell card. Put that in my spell zone, but I'm reading it right now. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. I will draw for turn. So I am going to flip summon Blizzard, Defender of the Ice Barrier. So it is a level 1, 300 attack, 500 defense. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, draw 1 card.
Okay.
But then I will use the spell card, Where Art Thou? So Where Art Thou, if you control a level 1 monster, I can add 1 level 1 monster from my deck to my hand during the end phase. If I did not normal summon that card, I take 2,000 damage.
Okay.
So I will go searching for a level 1. Getting the Hexa Spirit of the Ice Barrier. Where's a level 1, attack 400, defense 200.
Mm-hmm.
While you control another Ice Barrier monster your opponent controls lose 500 attack and defense. During your main phase, you can send 1 level 3 or lower Ice Barrier monster from your hand, or from your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, this card's level becomes the same as that monster's until end of turn. You can only use this effect of it once per turn.
Okay.
Then I will summon Hexaspirit of the Ice Barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will, since I control an ice barrier monster, I will special summon Prior of the Ice Barrier to the field. Level 2, attack of 100, defense of 400. I cannot special summon any level 5 or higher monsters the turn I summon this way. And I contribute this card, then target one Ice Barrier monster in my graveyard, except Prior of the Ice Barrier, special summon that target.
Did he have to be special summoned, being only a level 2?
For him, no. He did. For this turn, he did because I did normal summon the Hexaspirit.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. And since both of them are ice barriers, that's what allowed him to be able to special summon himself. Then I will. Let's see. I'm gonna check my extra deck.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. So I am going to use Hexaspirit's ability. I'm going to put a level 3 into the graveyard.
Okay.
Making sure there's none in here that they just do better in the graveyard before I put them in there. Doesn't look like it, so I'll just do Defender of the Ice Barrier in the graveyard.
Okay.
Shuffle. I almost just put this back without shuffling.
Alright, so which card
Right.
are we getting ready to synchro summon?
So this will be 3, 2, and then 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, yes sir.
So doing 6, I will synchro summon Brionac Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So it is 1 tuner plus 1 and up non-tuner monsters to get level 6. So I can discard any number of cards. You can discard any number of cards to the graveyard, then target the same number of cards your opponent control. Return those cards to the hand. You can only use this effect of it once per turn. And it is a 2300 attack, 1400 defense.
Yes sir.
So then I will discard Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier to return your... Or actually, you have 2 things, don't you?
I have a creature and a spell.
Okay. I will also send Medium of the Ice Barrier to send both of those cards back to your hand.
Alrighty.
And then I will go to battle, and it will be 2300, so 23.
23 to the face. Alright. Whoops. Wrong word.
And with that, I am going to end my turn.
Alright. Starting off strong. Down to 57. Let's draw and let's see what we can do. Alright. Let's do... Put the spell card down. And...
I wonder what that is.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of text on all these cards. And you don't have any traps down?
No,
Okay.
just the one monster.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and place this monster. I will set this monster in defense mode. Honestly, it's pretty much like putting the board back to where it was from appearance. And I guess that's all I can do. I don't have the ability
Okay.
to special summon anything.
Right.
Yep,
So
looks like it. Pass turn.
I will draw for turn. So, this card says if my opponent controls a monster and I control an ice barrier monster, I can special summon this card from my hand. So I will special summon Juro Wayne of the Ice Barrier. He's a level 5 with 2100 attack. Spells and traps sent from the field to the opponent's graveyard are banished instead. I can only use each of the following effects of it once per turn. So the special summon part of it that I read. Then it has, if this card is normal or special summon, I can add one Ice Barrier spell / trap from my deck to my hand. So I would go ahead, search for a spell or trap for Ice Barrier.
Yay.
Then I will get Freezing Chain of the Ice Barrier. So whenever this card is activated, I can target one level 4 or lower Ice Barrier monster in my graveyard. Special summon it. While you control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters you control are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. You can only activate one Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier per turn.
Okay.
So then I will activate it, targeting... Let's see.
Oh, my bad.
I will target Defender of the Ice Barrier. While I control another Ice Barrier monsters your opponent control cannot declare an attack if their attack is greater than or equal to this card's defense, which is 1600.
Okay.
But now I will do my actual normal summon for the turn, which will be Genex Undyne. When this card is normal summoned, I can send one water monster from my deck to the graveyard to add one Genex controller from my deck to my hand. So I will send Fishborg Launcher to the graveyard to get Genex controller to hand. And Genex controller is the normal tuner monster, 1400 attack, 1200 defense.
Mm-hmm.
So then I am going to see, because I need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I will send my Defender of the Ice Barrier tuner, General Wayne, and Genex Undyne to synchro summon out Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
The big boy?
Yep, the big boy. So Zero Dragon is, when this card is synchro summoned, I can banish up to 3 cards my opponent controls. If this synchro summon card under my control is destroyed by an opponent's card, I can special summon one Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier from my extra deck or graveyard, and its attack becomes 3300. Then I have the attack of all face-up monsters you control and negate their effects.
All I know is I should not have let you go first. No.
So I am going to go... when it gets synchro summoned in, it banishes 3 things.
So that
3, so I'll choose the 2 things that you have.
now banishing is like exile, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and put those sideways underneath my deck right there. Ran out of
Then
room.
I will go to battle. Started off with 2300, so 23,
Okay.
and then 27.
So, okay, so 50.
Yeah. And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
Thanks. I think you just ended the game, dude. You can drop like 4 creatures a turn, and I'm over here like, I hope this guy lives to see another day. Oh, man. That card's not gonna help me this turn. Dang. I need one other card with this one. Your deck got on a roll so fast that I
Yes,
had
it did.
nothing. I was like,
In
I
one
don't even.
turn, being able to just summon out 4 monsters and the synchro.
Yeah, not only that, but it was like, oh, not only am I going to build a board state, but I'm also going to just pretty much erase your last turn, cause you to do it again. All right, well, I'm just going to scoop it. I got
Okay.
nothing. I got nothing. You definitely have this one, sir.
Okay.
Awesome.
Gotta make sure I don't shuffle my synchro monsters in.
Eliminated. Reset.
Yeah, it definitely just went off right there.
Yeah, no kidding. That was awesome. I mean, it looked fun in spectator mode. Hopefully some of the viewers at home enjoyed watching me pretty much just flail like a fish out of water there.
I just hope that in all of that I had no bad moves. Like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that either.
Well, if you did, I would I'd side with them.
Oh, I would too.
No, that was awesome fun. Like this is a starter deck. Like there's no tweaking to this deck, and that deck just like steamrolled right over everything. So I don't know if like to tweak this type of a deck is this seems like a really good starter deck to get and actually tweak.
Yeah.
Even though
I know that for tweaking these, you basically want to start off with trying to up the amounts in them, because the structure decks are usually 1 of copies of everything, when you can have up to 3. So you like try to thin down the amount of different cards in the deck.
Gotcha. Because I kept grabbing those frogs, and they don't do anything unless you can keep another frog on the field. And there was nothing. I couldn't keep anything on the field. So, but anyways, no, that was a lot of fun, sir. So, I will be going first this one. Hopefully,
Yep.
we can go into a game 3.
All depends on whose deck goes off.
Gosh, well, the odds are in your favor, sir. Good luck. All right. So I will be on the play first.
Yep.
I will play this spell card a face down position.
Yep.
And oh. I'll put this one. Oh crap! This one in set in defense position, and I will pass turn.
Alright. So I have to draw for turn. Let's see, what does this do again? So I will play Revealer of the Ice Barrier. So
Okay.
it's level 4, 1700 attack, 1000 defense. While controlling another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot tribute summon. You can only use each effect of it once per turn. You can discard one card, special summon one Ice Barrier tuner from my deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except water monsters. If you discard or send a card from your hand to the graveyard, you can activate an Ice Barrier monster's effect. To activate an Ice Barrier monster's effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead of one of those cards.
So I can't tribute summon monsters for what? For what reason?
If I have a second Ice Barrier monster on the field, you won't be able to tribute summon.
Okay.
Which, as you saw in the last game, I'm going to special summon General Wayne of the Ice Barrier since you have a monster and I can control an Ice Barrier.
Yay.
So when it gets special summoned in, I will add an Ice Barrier spell or trap for my deck to my hand.
Yay.
So I will get... Let's see. Is this worth it? Let's see if this card is worth it first. No, that is not worth it. Well, I guess I'll just go with the same card I got last time, maybe. Yeah, Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier again. Doesn't do anything for me yet. It targets a level 4 or lower Ice Barrier monster in my graveyard to special summon it. So now, I will activate Revealer, discarding General Raiho of the Ice Barrier to special summon a tuner monster from the deck. Getting everybody's favorite, the Hexa Spirit of the Ice Barrier. No point in shuffling yet because I'm just gonna use the Hexa Spirit. Let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's send Prior the Ice Barrier to the graveyard. So Hexa Spirit is a 2-star, level 2. Then, for a total of 11 levels, get out Zero Dragon.
Thanks.
I will then from there.
For everybody watching, that is Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier. There is a lot of flavor text on that card.
Okay, so I will use Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier to special summon out Prior of the Ice Barrier. If I control an Ice Barrier monster, I can special summon it from hand. I cannot special summon level 5 or higher monsters the turn that I summon it this way. You contribute this card, then target one Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard except Prior of the Ice Barrier, special summon that target. I will then set a card and go to battle.
All right.
I will swing 27 at your creature. 2700.
All right. So then I will flip it and it is Gen X controller. Its defense is 1200, so it dies, and then it's pretty much kind of like trample damage, right? The remaining damage goes to face.
No.
No.
No. It's only like that if both the monsters are in attack.
Okay, that I remember that. Thank you, sir. So my tuner monster is destroyed.
Yep. And then I will send 1,000 at you, so 10 damage.
Yay. Down to 70.
Is it? Let's set that. Okay. Then second main, I will set another card. And I will pass it to you.
All right. Cool. Cool beans, sir. I will set a trap. Oh, I can't do that one. So I will play so if you have a monster in attack position and I play a monster in attack and then attack you, do I look at the attack or do I look at the defense?
The attack.
Okay. All right, so
you look at the 2,700 of the Zero Dragon and the 1,000 of the Prior of the Ice Barrier.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to play Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier. It is a level 2 Aqua Tuner effect. Attack is 1,300, defense is 0. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, level 4 or higher monsters cannot declare an attack.
Yep.
I am going to use the Medallion of the Ice Barrier to add 1 Ice Barrier monster from my deck to my hand.
Yep. I wonder if you're going to get a general.
I don't know. I don't know.
A certain General Wayne that has got me out a Trishula in both games.
Yeah, turn 2, by the way.
Yeah.
Turn 2. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. It technically doesn't say that I have to reveal the card that I have chosen, but don't worry. You're going to see him soon enough. And I will special summon a General Wayne of the Ice Barrier.
Yep.
So, now that I have 2 Ice Barrier monsters...
Summon, you will search for a spell or trap that's Ice Barrier trap.
Yep. And while I... real quick, because he's on the field, level 4 or higher monsters cannot attack now.
Yep.
So, as you said... I can special summon this from your hand, if it's special summon, you can add 1 Ice Barrier spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So I will do that. And go ahead and put that.
I noticed
one.
that there's not many Ice Barrier traps inside of these decks.
Yeah, I actually.
Spells.
Yeah, I was looking over there. Is there any actually? No, there's
there
not.
There are traps in here, just not ones that have Ice Barrier in the name.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was already looking for one in particular anyway. So imagine that. All right, so I will. So if I attack with my monster, and all I have to worry about is your attack, and then if we... Alright, so I'm going to put this down. If I move to battle, my monster here is 1,300 attack, 0 defense. If I swing at your monster, that's 1,000 attack, will my monster die if I attack? Because I know yours will based on the attack difference.
Yours will not.
Okay.
If your attack is higher than the opposing monster, it survives.
So defense has nothing to do anymore because they're in attack position.
Yeah.
Okay.
The numbers for the attack and defense all depend on if they're in attack or defense.
Okay, it only okay, that makes perfect sense. I'm just making sure. So I will attack with the Cryomancer. I will attack your smaller creature. I don't know the name.
Yep. So yours was 1,300, mine was 1,000, so I will be taking 3.
Nice. Down to 77. All right, here. Hey, that's the first damage you've taken in 2 games. So just saying.
Yeah,
Pretty
I know.
Cool. Yeah, that was regular summoned and. This on 2, 7. All right, I will. Oh, nope. I'll pass turn.
Right. So I will draw for turn.
Your freezing chain there, it just stays on the field?
Yeah, so it is a continuous spell. The continuous side of it is while I control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters, Ice Barrier monsters I control are unaffected by the activated effects of my opponent's monsters that were special summoned from the extra deck. You can only activate 1 freezing chains per turn. So I am going to set a monster
All right.
and leave it at that. Pass the turn back.
Sweet, I slowed you down. All right, draw. All right, well, I'll just pull this up too. I also have freezing chains of the ice barrier.
Yep.
I do not have anything in the graveyard to special summon.
Yep.
All right, so I will. Tribute the General Wayne so that I can play General Raiho of the Ice Barrier, level 6.
Yep.
Whenever your opponent's monster effect activated on the field resolves, they must discard 1 card or the effect is negated. Their choice. Yep. And still I got nothing there. So I will, with General Ray. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot swing with him. He's a level 4 or higher.
Yep.
My own curse. Got me. Alright. So that's a tribute summon. That's not a normal summon, right? I can still normal summon?
It's still a normal summon.
Okay.
So normal summon and tribute summons are both considered the same thing.
Okay. Alright, no worries then. I'll, So now that you have creatures, I have to attack the creature, right?
You don't have to attack.
Well, I meant, like, if I want to attack, I can't attack you. I have to attack one of your creatures first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though the one says they can't attack, you'd still have to get through Zero Dragon first.
Okay. It's in order to swing it face. All right.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I'll just pass turn.
Okay. I would draw for turn. I am going to set another monster. And I'm going to pass it back.
All right. I'm going to draw. I am going to... I'm actually going to set him in defense position. He can't attack anyways. I am going to cast Strategist of the Ice Barrier. Once per turn, I can send one Ice Barrier monster from my hand to the graveyard, draw a card. I am going to send Hexa, Spirit of the Ice Barrier, to graveyard. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to use Freezing Chains to special summon him.
The Freezing Chains part, the special summon only happens when it's activated. So when you play the card.
Oh, like when I played Freezing Chains?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then after that point of the special summon part, the continuous is the ability after it. So it basically has like you played the spell, it activates something, and then while it's on the field, it does this thing.
Well, dang, I activated it. I wasted that one then. Alright, well, I will... do it a different way. I will play Surface. Target one level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in defense position. I'm still going to get that Hexa Spirit out there. It's in defense position. I'll move these down just a hair. Okay. So, reading... I'm not changing him, I'm just reading him. I control another Ice Barrier monster, so monsters my opponents control lose 500 attack defense. During your main phase, you can send one level 3 or lower Ice Barrier monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, this guard's level becomes the same as that monster's level. That's what I thought. Alright, so it's from the deck. So, 16. Looking at my sideboard here. You've got 2 in defense and 1 in attack.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alright, so doing some math here. I got 4, 5, 6, 12. So I'm going to synchro summon with these 3. I'm going to synchro summon
I think the highest one we have is 11
Yeah.
inside of our extra deck.
Yes. So I can cast anything. Trishula, but I got two versions.
Did you use a tuner?
Yeah.
Because
The
it has to be exact level for the synchro.
oh, it can't
Do you have
be
to
a
have
12.
exact 11 or like exact 9? No.
Oh, okay. Well then, never mind. I have 12. I didn't know that one. So let's see. Well, in order to do that, I'll have to get rid of the Hexa. Tuner and two non-tuners. All right, so um, 6, 7. Oh, I don't want that one. I don't want to keep that one though. 1, 2. Dang it! In order to do it, I got to keep the card I don't want. I want to get rid of the cryomancer, but technically, I can make him a 3 to 9, 10, 11. That's what I'll have to do.
You can also only use because it says on there 1 tuner and 2 non-tuners.
Oh, so I
So you have to
can't.
have at least 1 tuner, or only 1 tuner, and then at least 2 of something else.
You're right. This is tricky now. Let's see. 7. All right, I will get rid of. I will tribute summon. Get rid of him, and tribute summon General Gantala of the Ice Barrier. He's actually a 7, so I have to tribute summon something else too, right?
What were the ones that you were gonna do?
I just got rid of a level 6.
With the Hex's ability?
No, nothing to do with Hexa. This is a
Oh,
different
okay.
card.
You tribute. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
you tribute summon.
okay.
He was a 7, so you will have to get rid of 2.
Okay, 2. Okay, so yes, I have the 6 here. So if I get rid of this one, then I will. It's a 7. So that puts me at. Oh, I'm sorry. This is 7. Yeah, that'll do it. Right there. I got General Gantala of the Ice Barrier. Once per turn during your end phase, you can target 1 Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard except General Gantala. Special summon it.
Yep.
So, I have 11. I can. Dang it, it's not a tuner. All good. I'll go ahead and it's got to be exact. I screwed that up too. Oh, I hate the fact that these have to be exact. Because you can tribute summon a million levels and then just put out a 7 or whatever, but these are exact, and I'm always one more. Because I just screwed up everything just getting this stupid guy on the field. Because now I have 7, 11, 12. And neither of these are tuners. Alright, well, you know what? I'm going to move to end phase here, and I'm just going to bring an Ice Barrier back to the field. I'll do the 4. Well, that's So 2. This is taking forever. I'm sorry. I'm in my end phase. End phase, I can special summon 1 ice barrier monster, except General Gontala, which I didn't, and special summon it. So I chose the General Wayne. So since I special summoned it, I can add 1 ice barrier spell trap or from my deck to my hand. So that's what I'm going to do. And I will pass turn because I'll have to put it in my hand.
Okay. So I will draw for turn. I think I want to do that one, but not sure. It's looking like what it's gonna be. Oh, dropped it. So I will normal summon G-Nex Undyne. When it's normal summon, I can send 1 water monster from my deck to the graveyard to add 1 G-Nex controller from my deck to my hand. So I am going to send
Oh my gosh.
Fishborg Launcher to the graveyard to get G-Nex controller into hand.
Okay. There isn't that many ice barrier trap cards, or none trap cards, but not that many spell cards either.
Yeah. Right. So I am 3, 4, 5. Checking my extra deck. Yep, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to flip summon both of these. So Defender of the Ice Barrier and Blizzed Defender of Ice Barrier. But they're not going to stick around because Defender is a tuner. So I'm going to Synchro Summon a 7 for Gungnir, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So it is 1 tuner plus one or more non-tuner water monsters. Once per turn, I can discard up to 2 cards to the graveyard and then target the same number of cards your opponent controls and destroy them.
Huh.
So I am going to discard I'll discard both. To discard G-Nex controller and Medium of the Ice Barrier to target 2 that you control.
Real quick, is this a an activated effect of a monster in the hand?
No.
Okay.
Or actually, I can't even do the effect of it. Because your monsters are unaffected by the activated effects.
Sweet.
Because you control 3 or more right now, and we both have the same thing on the field. Well, with that in mind, I'm just going to go to battle because you don't have the Cryomancer anymore.
Nope.
How big is... Actually, I don't even have to really ask it. I have one sitting right here. General is 2100. And what's the other general?
General Wayne is 2100. General Gontala is 2700.
2700. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to send Trishula Zero Dragon at your 2700, so they will both trade since they're both 2700.
Alright.
So when they both get destroyed, Trishula Zero Dragon activates since it was destroyed by an opponent's card. I can special summon the Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier its attack becomes 3,300, and then the attack of all of your monsters are halved,
Okay.
and their effects are negated.
Well played.
Then I will swing my 3,300 at your now halved general. What's half of 2,100?
Do I round up or down?
Let's round down since we're only doing the 10.
Alrighty, that'll be fine. That's we're looking
Or,
at it's
round up for your monsters.
Alright,
Actually, for monsters will round up. For health will round down.
all right. So it's 1050. So rounding up, it'll be 1100.
Okay. So that'll be 22 damage to you from the Trishula.
How much is it? What's his power and toughness? It's 27.
He's 3,300.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. All right, so I'm taking 23. Oh, I'm sorry, 22.
Yeah. And then the 2,500 is going to go at your other monster and attack.
All right, so 1 sec. I'm at 58, and then this is it's 1,600, but that's halved to 800, right?
Yeah.
All my monsters. All right, so what was his power and toughness?
Mine was 2,500.
25. Dang. All right, so 25. That's 1,000 and. For real, I'm like drawing a blank. I don't even know where anything is now. Oh, there it is. It's basic math. 1,700. I was at 58, so that puts me at 41.
Then, on the second main now that you don't have the amount of ice barriers anymore, I'm going to now activate Gungnir because it's once per turn, not when it's synchro summoned.
Okay.
I will discard 2 cards to target your Hex, and let's do the face down as well for the 2 that get destroyed.
Okay. That's cool because it's Mind Drain, and I have no idea when to cast it. Because it's activate this card by paying 1,000 life. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters in the hand. No idea when the monsters in the hand effect kind of thing applies. There are duds in this deck, or at least I just don't
get it. For us, it
it
would be basically like the special summon stuff.
Oh, okay. So I missed my chance.
And with that, I have no hand, so I will pass turn.
Sweet. All right, top decking. And it is nothing good. So is the 3,300, does that stay? The 3,300
I'll
power?
check real fast. I think it does. Says to summon it, its attack becomes 3,300, then have the attack of any face-up monster your opponent can control. Also negate their effects. You can only use this effect of it once per turn. So yeah, it does stick around as 3,300.
Okay, so 3,300, and your other one was 25?
25.
Yeah, you got it. I didn't draw a creature.
Okay. Yeah, I was there this whole time. In case you got Trishula, for some reason, there's an anti-ice barrier card that is an ice barrier card. That is during this turn, each time a card is banished from your hand, field, and/or graveyard by an opponent's activated effect, you apply effects based on where the cards were banished from. And it says hand, banish up to 2 random cards from your opponent's hand, field, banish up to 2 cards from your opponent's control, and graveyard, banish up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard. So if you summoned out your Trishula, and you banished 3 monsters I control, I would have activated this and got rid of 2 things of yours.
Okay. I got that
And
card, but I didn't understand it.
With the original Trishula, because this one says it banishes 1 from hand, field, and graveyard, it would activate all 3 of these effects, getting rid of 2 things from your hand, 2 things from your field, and 2 things from your graveyard.
Well, Don't worry, I couldn't get one of those synchro summon cards out. Save my life.
I definitely need to look through the cards I have out of that like bulk amount that I have. I'm pretty sure I have Ice Barrier cards in there and Ice
Nice.
Barrier Synchro monsters in there that I could just add into this deck.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, I definitely need to, I guess, practice with this deck a little bit more, as well as look into seeing possible tweaks and upgrades to it, because that Guardian, or General, what was his name? General Wayne, he definitely seems like a card you need a duplicate of in there.
Yeah, he does really good. With him, what else would I add into this?
Another Hexa.
Definitely more of the freezing chains. Two more of the hex.
Mm-hmm.
Revealer of the Ice Barrier, I would like to have 2 more copies of. Because that's the one that special summons a tuner from the deck by discarding an Ice Barrier.
Nice, yes. There's also some blatant duds in this deck that, yeah, we can get rid of those.
Yeah, I would take Ice Bond probably out of this deck. A Pointer of the Red Lotus, I would definitely take out of this deck.
Mm-hmm. Like, I get the frogs for the water source to special summon, but I just don't really care for them. Because, I mean, when you look at it, there's a...
The only one that I don't even think he counts as a frog is Fishborg Launcher. So it's a tuner monster,
Yeah.
but it cannot be used for synchro material except for the synchro summon of a water monster, which literally all of the synchro monsters are. If you have another monster in your graveyard other than Fishborg, and all of them are water, you can special summon this card from your graveyard, but you banish it when it leaves the field. So basically it's like if you use this for a synchro summon, like let's say one of the 6 ones, and you use these, got this out, and then you activate the ability of the launcher, special summon it back out. Now you can get the 7 one. So you can activate the abilities of these to bounce some things, and then if you didn't want to do that, you can now activate the abilities of this to destroy 2 things.
More turn 2 shenanigans.
Yeah.
Dang. Awesome. Well,
I'm not sure how I feel about Medium of the Ice Barrier, though. It's one of the monsters that can be special summoned, but if your opponent controls 4 or more cards than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap card each turn. It's a good, special ability, but it's like more one of those, if you're not on the play, this isn't good. This is a good card. Because then it's turn 2, like, oh, you set 2... you special summon a monster, normal summon a monster, set 2 cards. Well, now I can special summon this monster.
Yeah, I need some practice with this deck, and I need to just mess around with it, because there's a lot of comboing.
Yeah.
It definitely has potential. It's fun to be just a basic structure deck. It's fun to know that out of the box you got something that's play ready, that's legit play ready. It's not 40 cards thrown together and they calling it a deck. A lot of synergy.
Yeah.
But it has been fun, sir. We'll wrap this video up here. We'll do the pleasantries, of course. Where can everybody find you, sir?
So you can find me on Twitch at Drifter227, all one word, or you can find me on YouTube as Drifter227, and you can also find me on Facebook at my Facebook page, Drifter227.
And you can always find him here on LeatherfaceTCG.
Always.
Oh yeah. But yeah, definitely, we're definitely looking forward to Time Spiral Remastered, and that is
Definitely.
right around the corner. And we definitely have some ideas for Time Spiral Remastered as well as Strixhaven. So check out the Discord channel. See if you guys want to get into any of the upcoming, pseudo events that we're getting ready to put up. Maybe some sealed action, some pre-release kit action, and all that fun stuff. And prizes are, we're in talks of prizes, so hopefully we can get a lot of people getting into it, and prize support right around the corner. So thanks to each and every one of you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in to Leatherface TCG. Make sure to check out Drifter227, and we will all see you again on the next video.
See ya.